Drivers, start your engines.
Dover, and we are back finally, hopefully, with our 28th race in the 2003 season here at Dover for the second time in the season. Qualifying was actually rained out, so the 3 viewer drivers we have with us are starting towards the back as they're running a part-time schedule. We got Michael Mora in the number 68 with us again, starting in 38th. And then just behind him, or just beside him, is Mecha Sloth in the 13 car. And then a new entry, viewer driver in the number 94, Tyler Daggett. And apologies if I'm mispronouncing your name. But qualifying being set by season points means we're starting up in 5th with one of our better starting spots of the season. We got 200 laps here, going to be a long one. A little bit cloudy skies out there. Track's going to be fairly cool. Could be a lot of grip out there. We'll have to see. But we're getting ready to go green. See if we can take advantage of this good starting spot. Green is out. A little bit of wheel spin there to start with. And let's get it into the corner. Nice and smooth out of turn 2. Very tricky out of turn 2 here. I think we're clear on the outside. Yeah, we are slotted into 5th here, or 6th. I think Tony Stewart got around us there off the start. We had a little bit of tire spin going. Let's just settle into a groove here, see if we can log some laps. Got a long one this time. 200 laps here at Dover. Race number 28 out of 36. We are marching right along here. Sort of. Apologies again with the giant gap between races. Ooh, had to jump on the brakes there. They really checked up on entry. But the long waiting time between races. I had tried recording this race like a week after I finished the New Hampshire race. And as I was complaining about in the New Hampshire race, and the reason there was a big gap before the New Hampshire race came out, my recording software just kept crashing mid-race, which made the entire video corrupted and unusable and ruined the entire race. That happened like 5 times for this race. I even got, the furthest I got was like lap 112 before the recording crashed and just ruined the whole progress. So we're going to cross our fingers that this is the time we actually get to do the race and don't have it get deleted on us for no reason. We will see. Dale Jr. here kind of holding me and Stewart up. I'm going to see if I can take advantage and get underneath Stewart here. Into 1. Keep it nice and smooth out of turn 2. It's very loose, very tricky. We make the pass. I think Dover, long time ago, way earlier in the season, we actually won. We're bringing a pretty similar car. I think the track temp being a little bit cooler and having the rain come through to rain out qualifying, I think I loosened it up a little bit to keep it from getting too tight. It's already really tight on entry, but on exit it's pretty slidey. So we'll need to keep an eye on that, but I think it will eventually come to us once the tires wear out. I just need to make sure I don't overdrive the corner too bad. If I can keep the car nice and low throughout the entire length of the corner, that's where you can gain the most time and just be the quickest. Matt Kenseth up there leading right now, and Kevin Harvick right behind him. And Jimmy Johnson just a little ways back. I think they're all 3 pulling away from us. We did win, I think, that Dover race earlier in the season, but I believe Matt Kenseth was involved in a wreck and got taken out. Had he been in the race, I don't know if we could have beat him, and I'm not sure we're going to be able to beat him this time either. But I'd like to think we've got a nice, solid top 5 car underneath us. We'll just have to see how the strategy works out. Mark Martin already a lap down, or close to being a lap down. I think I saw someone on pit road right at the start of this thing, so maybe that was him having a mechanical issue right out of the gate. That is unfortunate. Fuel-wise, we can't quite make it to halfway by the look of it. So this may end up being a 2-stop race unless we get a yellow. If it goes all green, we may need to stop twice. But if we get a caution around halfway, then we probably could make it on just 1 stop. We'll have to see. Have to see how it goes. Dover as well. Really, really tough pit road to get onto. One of the toughest out of any of the tracks. And the speed limit on pit road here very slow compared to the track speed. So we're going to have to be very careful getting on and off pit road. Make sure we don't spin out, and make sure we don't speed while we're on pit road, because that could ruin our day in a hurry. We have pulled away from Junior and Tony Stewart back there. They are over 2 seconds back as I slightly overdrive turn 1. Harvick's kind of fallen off the back of Kenseth a little bit up there. Johnson's just kind of holding steady with that little gap. And we've actually closed in a bit. Just be nice and easy with it. Don't need to overdrive, trying to get more speed out of it. That'll actually make us go slower. But that time we kind of cut it a little too shallow. Yeah, hopefully this race, the recording works okay. I did some testing before this, and it seemed like it was fine. I haven't had problems with my iRacing stuff for a while. I've revamped the graphics card. I redid the thermal paste on it. Not that I think that was the problem, but oh gosh. Get into the back of them, and that sent the rear end sideways. Little bump on entry, checking up a little sooner than I'm ready for them. But we're alright. Yeah, hopefully we don't have any issues. We'll have to see. I would like to get these out once a week, or at least once every 2 weeks, but I got to doing this race and the recording just kept crashing, and that just makes me very frustrated and was killing my motivation. Plus, I don't want to have like 5 practice races before we actually get a recording, and then I just know exactly what I'm going to do, and that takes a lot of the fun out of it for me. If I know what all the strategy is going to be like and what the fuel is going to do. That's why after those times where it crashed, the recording, I just waited a while before I got my motivation back, because I didn't want to already know exactly how I wanted to do the race. Just a couple practice laps is all I need, and then we can see how things go from there. Harvick's starting to really fall off of Kenseth now. We are starting to catch up really close to Johnson. Not quite close enough to make a move yet. Hopefully we can here in just a couple laps before he gets to Kevin Harvick. Lap traffic not that far away either for Kenseth. I'm struggling in turn 1 and 2 right now. I'm getting really tight on the entry to 1. Which is hurting my speed. Car is pretty tight right now. I gotta wait on it out of turn 4 quite a long time. Yeah, that was better. Just keep it low, and we can keep the speed in it. Big run out of the corner. Gonna have a look to the inside here on Johnson. Try not get too tight and push up into him. You gotta be careful out of turn 2 as well. He's gonna be able to fight back on that outside. But that's not gonna last too long because there's just not much grip up there at this place. And we make the pass. We're in 3rd.
You're now in 3rd.
Can we get more? Kenseth, I think, is pulling away from everybody, including me. And I keep overdriving in turn 1. I gotta back that up a little bit more. This is a tricky track. Not easy at all. But New Hampshire, also a tricky track. That was the previous race we did. And we managed to get a top 10 out of it, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. We're sitting 5th in points, which is awesome. We've got a few wins, which is also awesome. We've had a pretty good, consistent season. I think I just looked at it, and we have like 92% of the total laps completed. Not that many DNFs, so we've been having a really good job. Having a good season. Good, solid season. And hopefully we can keep it up and close out the season on a good note. And hopefully after not very long from now. Okay, that felt a little better. A little bit loose out of turn 2. After this race, we've got Talladega. Oh, big loose out of 4 there. Talladega will be our last restrictor plate track of the season. Already done the 2 Daytona races. Talladega, I always tend to struggle a little bit more than at Daytona. We will see if we can bring a little bit better of a draft car for that race. Then after Talladega, we got Kansas. One of my favorite tracks to race on this, actually. It's the flat version of Kansas. Very fun. That will be our only Kansas race. We haven't been there yet this year. And then we're back at Charlotte for the 500-mile race, not the 600-mile race. And that Charlotte's always a tough one. Probably the 1.5-mile track that I struggle the most at. I locked up the brakes a little bit getting into 1 that time, and that shot the car up the track. Now we got lap traffic. Kyle Petty and Mike Skinner there. In between Kevin Harvick and Kenseth. So Harvick's going to have to figure out a way to get around these guys so we don't lose too much time. Or maybe I'll just pass him.
Outside. Stay low.
And get ready for Kyle Petty to dive down in front of me.
Outside.
We have passed Kenseth. We're up to 2nd.
Okay, you're in 2nd. Still there. Clear outside.
Feeling good, looking good. See if we can keep it up. Mike Skinner real slow.
Outside. outside.
A look to the inside here.
Clear
A
outside.
little bit
Outside.
dangerous, but I did not want to be stuck behind him through the corner.
Keep low. Clear.
Mark Martin just ahead a little ways. He is already a lap down, but he's passing some of these guys, so I mean, obviously he's got the speed to not be where he's at, so he's passing some of these back marker people, but some mechanical issue at the start set him back. Kenseth and Johnson have gotten around both those lap cars behind us. Harvick, not Kenseth and Johnson, Harvick and Johnson. Kenseth is up ahead. He is in some traffic now. Oh my gosh, the car just plowed through the center of the corner. We grab a little bit of the wall. Little tiny bit of damage, but I'm sure it's not anything to worry about. Huge plow. I don't know if we just hit some marbles or what, but that got extremely tight. We need to be very careful. Kenseth able to get around Casey Mears and Kenny Schrader. I'm just going to have to be very patient on the throttle out of 4. And we're going to be stuck behind Mears through this corner, which is unfortunate. But we get the run. We should be able to get to his inside.
Clear.
Almost got back on the throttle too quickly there as well. But we're good. See if we can time this and get underneath Schrader out of 2. Nope, not quite a good enough exit. But he is very slow out of 4, so we can take advantage of that, get underneath him into 1. Make that pass. Now we've got clear track to Kenseth, but he's got clear track in front of him. So I'm not sure we'll be able to close in too much. Really heavy traffic ahead of him. Mark Martin's kind of got stuck behind that group. We overdrove it. Got a nice little gap behind us now. Sitting comfortably in 2nd place.
The next car is the leader.
Yes, it is. I have been seeing that. Ooh, tons of traffic up there. We're going to be very careful getting through all these guys. The longer this goes green, though, the more people we can put a lap down, and that'll give us less competition. Because it is very, very hard to get your lap back. Basically, just have to get lucky in order to get it. The overdrive once again. We're just going to be fighting that the whole race. Let's take a look at fuel. We can do 52 more laps. How many laps to go do we have? 155. So we're about 3 laps short of making it to halfway as we get big loose there. So maybe this could be a one-stop race. We could pit around lap 100. As the pace slows down, we're using less fuel.
That car's a lap down.
Kenseth getting underneath Mark. Put him another lap down. We'll see if we can follow him.
Outside.
And we're just going to be stuck
Car's the leader.
too wide in traffic for a bit now, by the looks of it.
Keep low.
Just have to be patient.
Clear.
Johnson and Harvick behind us are probably going to catch up quite a bit as we're stuck here. Ooh, Kenseth is not able to get to the inside on Steve Park. He doesn't go for it. We're going to go for it. Still not able to get there. But I wasn't really close enough to dive it in. We might be now.
Outside. Here comes the leader. Stay low. Clear outside.
Taking the lead from Kenseth, the points leader.
You're in first.
But we are still in heavy traffic. No time to relax. Be nice and patient with it. We got a long ways to go. I don't need to make any crazy moves.
Stay low. Stay low.
Jarrett holding the bottom lane. And very slow on the entry to 1. But that's alright. Keep it nice and stable.
Clear.
I was not expecting to be able to get around Kenseth,
Outside.
but the lap traffic helped us out quite a bit. And I think our car is just really a long-run car. It really comes in later and is quicker than some of the other guys, compared to where we are in the short run anyway. As long as we're not plowing and then snapping loose. We are in the lead, and we are now in charge of navigating the lap traffic for everyone else behind us. But we've kind of taken off and left Kenseth back there. See if we can get underneath Bodine. Clear him easily. We got Tony Raines. Got some too wide traffic ahead. Further up. He is so slow on entry, slamming the brakes. We get into the back of him.
Still there. Clear.
Didn't mean to do that, but we survive. They're almost 3 wide ahead of us. Got Joe Nemechek and Greg Biffle up on the outside.
Still there. Clear. Outside.
And Benson just not going on the bottom. He's stuck. I think people are just getting really tight, so that bottom lane is struggling off the corner.
Clear outside.
But still not much grip up top. Man, these guys need to get going. They are slamming the brakes. Like, I don't think I'm getting into them, and then they just keep slowing down, keep slowing down. And we get a little tap to the rear end.
Outside. Clear.
Sounded like somebody coming off pit road there. If you're going to do a two-stopper, you can probably pit any time. We need to keep an eye behind us, see when Kenseth pits. We don't want to be out here too long on old tires because we will lose quite a bit of time. So even if we can stretch it to a one-stopper, I'm not sure if that's going to be the quickest. It probably will be if it goes all green, but I don't know if it will. Got Biffle here.
Stay low.
We got all three of the viewer drivers right here
That car's a lap down.
racing around each other still. They've moved up quite well from their pretty much dead last starting spots. They're up almost in the top 25, all three of them. Right here ahead of Kenny Wallace.
Outside.
There's Tyler in the 94 car just to our outside.
That car's a lap
Just
down.
kind of stuck on the outside right now.
Clear outside.
So we can look underneath
Car outside. Still
Wallace.
there. Clear outside.
Clear him. Megasloth and Michael Moore right here. Nose to tail, 24th and 25th.
Car outside.
Dive it on to the inside.
Clear.
Get a good run out of 4. The car is really starting to come to me now.
You're on the bottom.
Ooh,
Three
ooh, ooh.
wide. Outside. Keep low.
We are entering in so much quicker than they are that we got all the way to the inside on Robbie Gordon, which I was not meaning to get that far ahead. But it worked out for us really well. Almost lapping up into the top 20 now.
That car's
This is
a lap
going
down.
very good. Way better than I expected. I thought we'd be a top 5 car. Thought we had a car good enough for that, but I did not expect to be beating Kenseth and lapping a ton of the field. And we're not even halfway in the race.
Outside. Clear.
Get around Waltrip. We got Wardburton just ahead. Waltrip looked like he was struggling with handling. He was trying to pass Wardburton on the inside, but just could not get it done. Probably getting way too tight.
That car's a lap down.
I see Jeff Gordon up there. He's not running very good for his standards. I think he started right around us
Still
at the
there.
beginning of this thing, and he's really dropped back.
Keep low.
Looks like he's in 15th.
That car's a
Not
lap
great.
down.
I think he started 6th, just to our outside. Or maybe that was Stewart. I know he was at least one row behind us, or maybe to our outside, Jeff Gordon. But no longer is he there. He is fell back quite a ways, and he is holding up the field, and we get a caution.
Close, close. We got trouble in turn 3.
Turn 3, we get a caution.
Stay behind.
That's lap
Pace car.
68. So that is interesting. That changes up the fuel strategy a little bit. We'll go ahead and pit for our 4 tires and
Whoa, slow
fuel.
down.
And I really want to get out
Pit road is now open.
of pit road first place so we can control the start. You're definitely pitting
Keep it to
though.
35. Keep it under 2,500 in second. The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars
Don't
on the front
speed.
straight. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 2,500 in second.
A lot of people already on pit road before we even got here. So that could be from the wreck.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
Alright. We end up getting a caution, so that is interesting.
The pace cars in turn 2. The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Limits 35.
They went ahead and beat the fenders out a little bit.
Second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
We
Stay
still get out
behind
ahead
the
of
13
Kenseth because
car.
we had such a big lead. So that's good. We should still be in first place. But we're probably going to have lap cars ahead of us for the start. Lap cars ahead of us and on the inside. So we're going to have to be very, very careful here. Make sure we're smart about this. If we lose some spots, that's fine. Don't panic. We got a bunch of laps left. They might all get told to go to the inside. I think they probably will. We'll see. I can't remember how it works. Are we supposed to stay behind the 13? I guess we are. So that's a little breather we get here. About halfway in the race, a little bit short of halfway. Lap 70 now. Saying we only need 1 can of fuel. But we definitely will need another stop now that we had to pit quite a bit sooner than lap 100. Yeah, after Charlotte, we got this race, Talladega, Kansas, Charlotte. And then we're back at Martinsville, and we won the first race there this season. So looking forward to that one. Hopefully we have another good run, but that's always a tough place. You can never tell what you're going to be able to do. Then we got Atlanta, which is always a fun one. Phoenix, that'll be tough. Rockingham for the penultimate race, also a tough race. And then Homestead for the season finale. So yeah, the entire row of lap cars that were in front of us get to stay in front of us and could potentially get their lap back if we get a quick yellow here. But that means we're going to be caught behind a bunch of slower traffic on the outside. Need to be really prepared for the checkups and 3 wide and make sure we're not getting put into a dangerous situation. It's going to be tough. We just need to hang on. We're in a good spot. If we drop some positions early at the drop of the green here, we should be okay. Just need to not panic. Get settled where we can get to the bottom and make the moves. It won't take too long before we get back to single file. And then we should be able to make passes, no problem. But we're back on new tires, so it's going to be pretty loose out of the corner. We need to be careful.
Green, green, green.
Watch that wheel spin. We can actually get to the bottom now. It would probably be a good idea to do that. Kenseth right behind us. And we clip the apron. Like we said, we're not a short run car.
That car's a lap down. Outside.
Kenseth got shoveled to the top lane right behind us, it looks like.
Stay low.
That's going to help us.
Clear. Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear. That car's a lap down. Outside. Clear.
Oh, are they 4 wide up there? They're at least 3 wide. This is scary.
Car outside.
This is scary. They're 3 wide for sure. Be careful, be careful.
3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
I'd rather not be 3 wide here.
Keep low.
Okay, I think we're back to 2.
Keep low. Stay low.
Got Dale Jr.
Clear out.
right on our bumper. He's looking to challenge for the lead here.
Car's a lap down.
Oh, Kyle Petty. Nearly chopped our nose a little too close. Casey Mears.
Keep low. Keep low.
Oh, and we blow the corner. That's going to get Junior to our inside.
Stay high.
Are we going to be able to hang on to it out of the corner? We do. We get a good run on exit. Nearly gave up the lead there, but that outside worked for us that time. Almost in a spot where we can settle in a bit.
Car outside.
Kenseth must have really got stuck on the outside. I don't even see him behind us right now. Unless he's just fallen off with some
Car outside.
issue of handling.
Still there. Keep low. That car's a lap down. Stay low. Still there.
Gotta stop overdrive in turn one, especially when we're too wide. Big run, big run.
Car outside. Keep low. Keep low.
See if we can get to the inside on Nemechek.
Keep low. Keep low.
Oh gosh, we blew it again, and there's Junior.
Stay high.
Now we're gonna be stuck behind Jarrett.
Keep high. Still there.
Oh, but we clear Kenny Schrader, and we are able to make that outside work for us on these new tires. Old tires, I don't think we could have been able to do that at all. But we just weaved our way through the lap traffic that time. Jarrett with a ton of damage. He was way off the pace. And that gives us a real good gap to Junior now. In fact, Terry Labonte's gotten around him.
Outside. Stay low.
Whew, that was pretty intense.
Lap down.
We're almost to a spot where we can settle down a bit.
Clear.
Thankfully. That got quite scary for a moment, though. Mark Martin not having the day he wants. Fairly late into the season. He's not doing terrible in points. Doesn't want to have any more of these issues that put him back early in the races. Whoa. I believe that is Bill Elliott. No, that's Mayfield. He got blocked all the way to the inside of the track. I thought there was going to be contact there with Todd Bodine. Bodine trying to be very aggressive to block off the inside.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Car's feeling good. It's still...
Outside.
New tires have made it feel a lot better even, which you would think, but I wasn't feeling great at the start of this race. But we've gotten into a groove now. We're settled in and running pretty well.
That car's a lap down.
Oh! Little contact there with Bodine. Nearly spun him to the infield. And not trying to do that. I was trying to get to his inside, but then we got stuck together, so I just had to lift. I think that's the second time we've run into him. Definitely not trying to do that. Let's see if we can clear him cleanly this time.
Car outside.
I'm glad we didn't spin him there. I actually don't want any more cautions if we can help it, because those restarts are so intense and so hectic that I don't know if we can keep it super safe every time without losing the lead. And the more cautions we get later, the less time we're going to have to make up anything if we lose it.
That car's a lap down.
If we could stay green from here on out, that would be good.
Keep low.
We still will need another pit stop, though.
Stay low. Clear outside.
And green flag pit stop is not going to be easy here either. So we're going to have to face one of our fears, regardless. Either a green flag pit stop or a
That car's a lap down.
very intense restart. Getting underneath Marlin here.
Keep low. Clear.
Almost back to where we had lapped to, I believe. Ward Burton up there I remember seeing. Tony Raines we had gotten around earlier as well. I don't remember if we saw Mayfield or not.
That car's a lap down. Outside. Keep low.
We've got a nice gap again. We are looking to be the class of the field here. Unexpectedly, I really thought Kenseth was going to be quicker than we were. There's been several tracks where we've been the second best car in the field behind Kenseth. Pocono comes to mind, where he had some pit stop right at the end where we were running second and we were not going to beat him. But then we end up taking it from him. I think it was Kenseth. Yeah, it was. Now we got some clear track. Nobody really around us at the moment. Can log some more of these laps. Try to extend our lead. Starting off in 5th place, I think, has really helped us. I don't know where we'd be if we'd started, 28th or something. 30th, where we usually qualify. Probably would have taken us a lot longer to get to the front. I bet we could have still gotten to the front. I don't know if we could have gotten to the lead, but it would have just probably taken us a lot longer. Just gotta wait a long time on throttle in turn 4 there so he doesn't plow up into the wall. See if we can get underneath Craven.
Clear.
Tyler Daggett up there, he's running 19th now. So he's made up a few more spots. He's done nothing but go forward in his first race with us, already in the top 20. We should be getting halfway fairly soon, I think. Guess we can check. Oh yeah, a couple laps from now. We got some 2 wide lap traffic here we're just going to have to be patient with. Don't need to force anything. We got a pretty nice lead. Right now we are just going to be very nice and careful. No reason to make a crazy move. And hopefully not run into the back of anybody on entry to 1. Like we've done 2 or 3 times already. They just slow down so much
Car outside.
compared to what we have to do.
Keep low.
We've got a nice handling car.
Clear outside.
It's
There's
tight
the flag. We're halfway home.
and loose on exit, but it is fairly stable. Like, I wouldn't make any changes to help either one of those because of how good we're doing, obviously. And we just passed halfway. Get a good run out of 2. We might be able to get underneath Mayfield now.
Outside.
As long as we don't clip the apron and shove them up the track.
Clear.
Clear them.
That car's a lap down.
Ooh, Burton completely overdrives the corner. Looks like what we've done
Keep low.
2 or 3 times this race already.
Stay low. Clear.
When are we going to pit for our final pit stop? I'm not sure.
Lap down.
So I'm messing with that to see how much fuel we got. We overdrive the corner. Looks like we're going to have about 30 to go if we take this tank all the way to empty,
Clear.
which is probably all right. We could probably pit with 40 to go to be safe.
That car's a lap down.
I think either way it'll be all right. We just need to have a nice solid pit entry and don't spin out and don't speed. It's okay if we're a little bit slower as long as we don't make a big mistake.
Outside.
We've got a nice lead. I don't think,
Stay low.
as long as we get in nice and smooth and don't cost ourselves extra time, I think we'll still have the lead coming out of the pits. Ooh, big loose out of 4.
Lap down.
So we could probably pit in about 50 laps. 54 laps maybe. Or if we get another caution, then we'll just pit then. We got Benson here, and then a very big gap to Jeff Gordon, who's in 15th still. Don't even see him ahead of us. Almost 7 seconds ahead.
Stay low.
That'll give us some time in some clear track. To think about what we want to do for strategy, but I think we already know. It's a pretty easy choice. Just pit when we need fuel, and then if we get a caution, pit then. We definitely can't make it. I don't think anybody else can make it either. It's just going to be about when is everyone else going to pit. We don't want to get undercut, because if they pit with like 60 to go, which would be like 30 laps from now, and they're going to be on new tires for like 20, 25 extra laps, they could really make up a bunch of time on us and potentially even get around us. So we need to be trying to pay attention to when those guys go to pit road, because we'll probably not want to be too far behind them. If they start pitting before we do anyway, which I imagine they will. Probably cut this run in half. Which I think would be in about 45 laps from now. Starting to catch up with this group of lap traffic now that we got clear track in front of us, so we're going to have to get our way through there as well soon. How big of a gap do we have behind us? Terry and Junior are 8.3 and 9 seconds back, so we have just left them in the dust. Kevin Harvick and Bobby Labonte running 4th and 5th. Kenseth, I don't even see behind us. And I'm not looking. Need to be careful. Kenseth is actually in front of us 11 seconds. But he is in 6th. Basically on the other side of the track. But he's really gotten slowed down by the lap traffic. When he got caught on the outside and got put in a bunch of dirty air, he just really fell back. So maybe his car is just not that strong in traffic. He was out front leading, and he was probably the best car, or one of the best. But once he got caught up in lap traffic, he got slowed down, and in that restart, he was stuck on the outside. He was behind a bunch of cars. Has not been able to get back to the top 5. While our car, on the other hand, has been very good in traffic. And pretty good in clean air as well. You get up behind Kyle Petty and then the car starts plowing on exit again.
Outside.
Very slow.
Clear.
These guys we've already lapped once. There's Dale Jarrett again. They're going multiple laps down here. And now Casey Mears goes to the inside on Jarrett as soon as we get to them.
That car's a lap down.
But huge gap behind us. We can afford to wait a minute.
Outside. That
No
car's a
reason to
lap
take
down.
it 3 wide and
Still
risk
there.
wrecking
Clear.
when we've got such a big lead.
Car outside. Clear outside.
And we easily clear both of them. Only took an extra lap. Got Jeff Burton up ahead. He's in 15th. Jeff Gordon passed him. He's in 14th now. A couple cars ahead of him.
That car's a lap down.
Now we have to make it through these 4 cars if we can. Nope. It's going to go to the inside on Burton, but he takes to the inside on
That car's a lap
Skinner,
down.
so we'll just wait.
Car outside. Stay low.
Whoop.
Stay low. Clear outside.
All right, now we should be able to pass him.
Lap down. Outside. That car's a lap down. Clear.
We do. Get a bit loose middle of the corner there as I was trying to cut it back down.
Outside. Clear.
All right. Got Jeff Gordon here. We'll see if we can pass him, and then we got a bit of a bigger group, and they're racing 2 wide. That's got Ryan Newman in it. He's had some good finishes this year.
That car's a
I think
lap
he's
down.
got a win or 2. Can't remember. Jeff Gordon, though, really struggling. I know he's doing a lot better than this in the standings. And he's
Car
definitely got a
outside.
win or
That
2.
car's a lap down. Clear.
But we put him a lap down. And we got 34th place Waltrip
Car inside.
slowing down massively, trying to get around Ryan Newman. But still unable to make that bottom work. He is really struggling. Does not have a good feeling car.
outside.
We'll go ahead and take that
Clear
from him.
outside. Car outside.
And Ryan Newman as well. And there's McMurray.
Clear outside.
Looks like we're going to be stuck in traffic for quite a while now. Just looked ahead of that group ahead of us and then saw a bunch of people. Is that Jimmy Johnson up there? It is. He was in the top 5 earlier. He's in 10th now. We've almost lapped up to him. We're just dominating right now. We're even faster than when we were before the caution.
That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
That is crazy. All we got to do is execute
Outside.
a pit stop. We don't even have to be good on the pit stop. We just need to get the pit stop done without a giant mistake, and we should be golden here.
That car's a lap
Assuming it stays green. If we get a caution, that could change a lot of things. But Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson here, 11th and 10th. And we're about to lap them.
down.
Whoops.
Inside. Clear inside.
As long as we don't run into them. But once we get a bunch of laps on the tires, they really start slamming the brakes on entry to 1. And we just kind of keep diving it in and
Clear outside.
sliding up a little bit maybe, but not that bad. Should be easily able to get around Johnson.
That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
We do. Lap 132, we got
That car's a lap down. Keep low.
about 70 laps left.
Clear outside.
Oh, big loose moment there out of 4. That was almost bad. Mark Martin still running 40th.
Car outside.
Going another lap
That
down.
car's a lap down.
Unfortunate for him.
Clear.
Mecca Sloth up ahead. He's fallen back a little bit since the last time we saw him. He's back into 31st now. He had been up close to the top 25. Looking good though, just keep it steady. Keep it smooth. No mistakes. No need to get impatient with slower 2-wide traffic in front of us.
Inside. Clear. That car's a lap down. Car outside. Still
Okay,
there.
get to the inside on
Outside.
Spencer.
That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
Wait for him to get clear, and we should be able to get around Mr. Sloth as well.
Car outside. That car's a lap down. Clear outside.
We do. Rusty Wallace. Next car that's on the lead lap in 9th, a little ways ahead.
Outside.
Should be able to get around these two, and then we'll be chasing him down.
Clear.
Let's just lap the entire field. Can we do that? That would be ridiculous. Only one caution though, and that's what happens sometimes. You get not that many cautions. A lot of people go a lap down. We're gonna have to start thinking about fuel again, I think. Got another 34 laps on this tank. 60 something to go. I say we just pit with 40 to go, and then from there just get to the end. Cross our fingers we don't get a caution. So in about 20 laps we'll pit. We've made it to the back of Wallace. Not quite able to get to his inside. He's going to pass Biffle. Bobby Labonte has fallen back quickly in the last couple laps. He's up there in 8th now. Saw him up on the outside losing spots. Rusty was not able to make that inside move work, so we get around him. Biffle slow as well.
Still there. Clear outside.
Here's Labonte. He's really fallen off. He was up in 4th, I think, not that long ago.
That car's a lap down.
Couple of green cars together here.
Still there. That car's a lap down.
Force our way to the bottom.
Still there.
But we make it work, no problem. Bill Elliott, Tony Stewart, 6th and 7th. We were racing around them at the beginning. But no one has anything for our speed right now. This is insane. About to lap Bodine for the 4th or 5th time, I think. Oh, man. Gotta be so careful on entry to 1 behind people because they will slow down.
Keep low. Clear outside.
Should be able to look to his inside here with how much they slow down.
Clear outside.
All right. 2.5 seconds ahead, 4th and 5th. Oh my gosh.
Stay low. The yellow flag is out.
Well,
Go. Race back to the line. Clear. Pit road is closed. We got
what did I say? They're slowing down massively into turn 1, but that was turn 3. I was not ready for how hard he was checking up. Lap 148. That's unfortunate. We just slammed right through Craven there.
Slow down.
Now we have to do a restart, but I think we'll be ahead of everybody since we're first behind the pace car here. I was ready for him to be slow into 1, but not turn 3, I guess.
Pit road is now open.
Dang it. That solves our pitting problem. We'll go ahead and put a little bit more fuel in it.
Under 2,500 in seconds. We'll give you
Don't
1.5
speed.
cans of fuel. The pace cars in turn 4. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 2,500 in seconds.
We just flat wrecked him. I did not mean to do that.
Remember,
The
don't
discrepancy
pass
of
the
speed on
stop sign
entry,
at the
though,
end of
between
pit
us and
road.
everyone
The
else
pace
was
cars
just
in turn 1. You're too far back. Pull up.
really hurting
Too
us.
far back. Pull up.
Oh, come on.
The pace cars in turn 2.
We should still get the lead, right? Everyone else was able to pit in front of us somehow. Kenseth just now exiting. I don't know how that's possible, though. But we had lapped pretty much everybody, so we should still have the lead. I believe. I don't know. I don't know where this is going to put us. It says we're still in the lead. But Kenseth pit before we did, and we were right behind the pace car, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Sorry, Ricky Craven. Let's hope that's the final caution. We've only got 50-something laps to go. Going to be about 50 laps to go when we take the green. How is this scoring going to work out? I don't know. Yeah, we're still in the lead, and obviously, I was worried there'd be some sort of issue, but no, we're still in the lead. These guys are... Bobby Labonte and Tony Stewart got their lap back on pit road, I guess, but they're right in front of me, so they're not... I mean, they're close to going back a lap down. Everyone is, actually. Bill Elliott, Terry Labonte, Matt Kenseth, Bill Elliott. Only second and third are behind me. That's Junior and Harvick, and they're way at the back of the field, but they're going to get back up here once they go to the inside, the lap cars. So second and third are our only competition right now, and Junior, he was looking quick on that last restart. So we'll need to be careful about that. But otherwise, I think we'll be okay. Be nice and easy. Lap cars on the inside are going to be scary, as they always are.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 18 car on the outside line.
And there's a couple people on the lead lap in front of us. Actually, this whole outside lane is technically on the lead lap, but about to be put a lap down. Okay, so Junior wasn't able to get all the way to right behind us because Rusty Wallace is there, and Kurt Busch, and a few other people that are in the top 10. I guess. I don't know why they're on the outside. But that's good. That takes away the competition from being right next to us. At least. Alright, get settled in. Just be really, really careful at the start and wait for it to get single file, and then we can move along.
Get ready now.
Get us to the end of this race.
Pace car's in.
50 laps to go. 1/4 of the race remaining.
Green, green, green. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down.
We go to the inside. I think we should take it. Wait for the tires to get up to temp a little bit. Rusty's flying around the outside. Takes us a minute to come in.
That car's a lap down.
Oh, we are very loose. Wallace just passed us on the outside. He's got his lap back technically right now. But I don't think that's going to last too long. They're stopping up in front of them.
That car's a lap down. Stay low. Stay low.
Oh, and Ricky Craven's right behind me. He's probably not happy with me.
Keep low.
Looks like he doesn't have much damage, though.
Car outside. That car's a lap down. Stay low. That car's a lap down. Stay low.
All right.
Clear outside.
We're clear of that. We should be good. It's going to take us a minute to get our tires where we want them, or we're just going to spin out.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Oh my gosh, are you
Okay,
freaking
rubber
kidding
car.
me?
Stay behind the 24 car.
Why did that happen?
22 car. We're going to need rubber shortly. Take it easy now. Past the 25 car.
Unbelievable.
You all right? Past the 22 car.
Unfreaking believable.
On the back end. Past the 22 car.
Why did that happen? And now they're all plowing into each other up front.
Past the 22 car.
This has gone into... This is just a mess now.
19 car.
We're still going to get a good finish, but now we're not going to win, I doubt.
Past the 22 car.
Why did it just go around on me there? Good Lord.
97 car.
We got a blown tire, so we're just going to have to wait. We don't have any engine damage. I think we'll be all right, but we're going to have to go all the way around here.
Past the 97 car.
A bunch of people just plowed full speed into the back of the field that was parked there, so that could take out a bunch of people as well. Now Harvick's in the lead.
97 car. Whoa, 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 slow down. Past the 38 car.
I don't know where we're supposed to be, man. Alright, let's just make sure we don't go a lap down fixing this damage. Oh, that sucks. Why did it just go around on us? I don't know. Get new tires, go back in the hunt. We're not out of this thing yet because there's just so many people a lap down that we're not going to lose that many spots from wrecking, amazingly, but I don't know if we're going to have the speed anymore.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 2,500 in seconds.
Man, really threw that one away.
On the front straight.
We had no reason to do that. We were in the lead. We had no pressure behind us, really.
In seconds.
It just went around on me, and I couldn't stop it from spinning.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. You're dropping debris out there.
I'm pitting.
Clear that black flag.
That's why I'm pitting.
Pace cars in turn 2.
Rusty Wallace got his lap back. Good job to him. Looks like we're going to be back to 6th. Behind Kenseth. Oh, Kenseth. Tons of damage there.
The pace cars on the back straight.
That's unfortunate. We've got a bunch of rear end damage. We were getting hit pretty hard there, but I don't think the engine is hurt. So that's good. Let's make sure we don't go a lap down. I think we'll get this fixed before we will. Oh, crap. Maybe not.
Go, go, go!
Okay, we're alright.
In turn 4, limits 35.
Kenseth, I think, is out of the race. Man, that's unfortunate.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
What a turn of events. Those last 2 yellows, my fault. I guess I got karma handed to me after wrecking Craven there.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 2 car on the outside line.
What position are we going to be in? 6th? 5th? Looks like 5th. So I have no idea what our speed's going to be like. But we should still be able to get a decent finish out of this as long as the engine doesn't blow. The leader now is Harvick. I see him up ahead of Johnson. Johnson's in 9th. Junior is 2nd place. So, same situation as before. Just need to be careful here and not wreck ourselves. Try to not wreck ourselves. That did not work last time. Man, we had this thing in the bag. We were the car to beat and just threw it away.
Get ready now. Going green.
Mistakes happen, though. Let's see what we got here.
Green, green, green. That car's a lap down.
We have so much wheel spin, it's crazy.
Clear inside. Inside.
Oh my gosh.
Inside. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. Clear inside.
Well, we don't have a spoiler, obviously, so that makes it 10 times looser, and then they were just 3 wide. So yeah, we are killed. We just need to hang on to the end. That thing just took off sideways, and then they plowed into the side of me, and now I've slammed the wall. But, you know, that's why we lap all those people as much as we can, because if we get in a situation like this, we haven't lost that many spots. We're still going to be able to get a decent finish as long as we can finish the race. Dale Jr.'s up top 3 wide. Dropping back.
That car's a lap down.
We might be able to pass him. He seems to be struggling. I don't know if he's got damage. A ton of the field has damage now, though.
Outside.
Including myself. Somebody has blown up.
Stay low.
That is Rusty Wallace.
Clear outside.
Well, that stinks. He had just gotten his lap back.
Clear.
And I don't know what Tony Raines is doing there.
Clear.
Trying to pass Junior.
Back and forth now.
Wallace blew up there. That gets us back to 4th.
Keep low. Keep low.
I don't know what Tony Raines is doing. He's being very aggressive, trying to stay on the bottom when he is really out of it. I guess he's top 20. I find that surprising.
Car outside.
Oh my gosh, but he's just so slow.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Keep low. Stay low.
Just be patient. This thing is wanting to kill me now every chance it gets. Try to block off Michael Waltrip from the move he was making there. Junior's got back to the bottom. He's driven away from us. But we are in 4th. I guess we'll let Waltrip go. He must be quicker than us now that we have a ton of damage.
Clear inside.
He doesn't have any damage. Now he's slow off the corner. And we're 3 wide.
Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Clear outside. That car's a lap down.
Waltrip, if you were quicker at passing these guys, I would have let you go and stuck behind you, but you're just taking way too long. We keep getting stuck behind Tony Raines. Oh gosh, dang it.
That car's a lap down. Still there. Clear. Inside. The yellow flag is out. To the line. Clear. There's an accident on the back straight. That
Lap
car's a
168.
down. We got trouble in turn 3. Pit road is closed.
We'll go fix some more damage.
Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay
Put new
behind
tires on it.
15 car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
We gotta stay behind Biffle. Man, he was so gosh dang slow out of the corner every time, and I kept having to check up massively to not run into him. And that was causing us to lose all our momentum down the straightaway, so we could never pass him. I could never get underneath him because we just kept having to slam on the brakes for him. And then we get into him for another stupid yellow caused by me. This has turned into a mess.
Keep it to 35. Keep it under 2,500 in seconds. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road.
It's that one mistake that we couldn't afford to have that took us out of it. Really, the big mistake was
Watch that speed now.
slamming
Keep it
into
on
Craven.
2,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 2.
We're back to 6th again. Somebody else must have got their lap back. Looks like Johnson did.
The pace cars on the back straight.
I did not want to have a bunch of cautions, and I did not want to cause any. And that is what we've gotten here.
The pace cars in turn 3. Go, 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 go! The pace cars in turn 4. Limits 35. Keep it under 2,500 in seconds. Okay,
Back to
you're clear of
6th.
pit lane. Stay behind the 6th car.
We have thrown this win away, and really just trying to get a bad finish out of it. Now we just got to hope the engine doesn't blow after all the front end hits we've taken. And we got to remember that cold tires with this damage
Whoa, slow down.
is insanely loose. Insanely loose. Mark Martin, though, he's up to 30th now, just surviving everything. We've got a ton of people that are just out of the race now because... Not because my wreck, I don't think, but because people just full throttled into the back of parked cars after the caution came out. I think that's what destroyed half the field. Kenseth is out, Stewart, Bill Elliott, Bobby Labonte, a bunch of the top standing guys. But that's all caused by me. Jeff Gordon's out of the race now. All my fault for starting this nonsense. Shouldn't have happened.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 48 car on the outside line.
We definitely don't deserve the win now, but we definitely don't have the speed to get it anymore either. We'll have to try and get a top 5. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Terry Labonte looks like he doesn't have a rear end. He's still up in 2nd. How many laps to go do we have now? Less than 30. 29, gonna be 28 coming to the line here. So let's just get it home. Take a top 10. Move on to Talladega. Almost tempted to just start in 3rd with how much wheel spin we get in 2nd. Oh, and Harvick, the leader, just blew his motor.
Get ready now. Going green.
Unbelievable.
Pace car's in.
Oh my gosh, they are dropping like flies. I don't think I had anything to do with that. I don't think he had any damage.
The leader pitting now. That car's a lap down. Inside. That car's a lap down. Still there. That car's a lap down. Clear inside. Inside. All right, we're back in 5th. Clear inside.
All right. In 5th now that Harvick's dropped out. But there's only 5 people on the lead lap.
That car's a lap down.
We've got a little speed left in this thing, looks like. Somehow.
Outside.
I think it's just through the corners, through the straightaway, we're not very good.
That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down.
I don't know, through the corners though, the handling is kind of bad.
Stay low. Stay low.
Very, very snappy loose as soon as we get to the center.
That car's a lap down.
Oh, and I clipped the apron, I had to get out of it.
Inside.
Newman just diving it in.
That car's a lap down.
Oh my gosh, this thing is just so gosh dang loose now. Should have tightened it up. It's been loose since I spun out by myself. for no reason. Just don't have the speed out of the corner to pass anybody. I got a center of the corner, but I can't pass anybody like that.
Outside.
Just have to throw it in.
Outside.
Kurt Busch there's up in 4th. I might be able to get to him. First 75% of this race was really good, and then we threw it all away. See, out of the corner, we just can't carry the momentum
20 laps to go.
because of our
Car
damage.
Still there.
So we've got to really make aggressive moves to get to the
Clear.
cars for position here. 20 laps to go. Now's the time to get a little bit more aggressive, but try not to wreck again. Oh my gosh, he slammed the brakes. He can't get around freaking Sadler. Sadler gets around him again. Oh my gosh, he's just holding us up so bad.
Be by. That car's a lap down. Be by.
And he just turns us.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Oh,
Pit road is closed.
I don't know what that was. I don't think we turned in too early.
Limit 35. Keep it under 2,500 in seconds. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pace.
Lap 184.
88 car.
I just want to get this race done now. This is ridiculous.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Somebody probably dove it 3 wide, and I, of course, have no way of knowing that, so I was turning in like a normal and then just get sent.
Limit 35. Keep it under 2,500 in seconds. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 2,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 1.
It's like New Hampshire with all the cautions in a row. Just get to where you can't do anything, but that's just because of the damage. We've ruined our chances with that.
The pace cars on the back straight.
We'll fix it some more to get back out there and try and finish top 5. As long as we don't wreck again, maybe.
The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go. Go, go, go! Keep it to 35. Keep it under 2,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 16 car.
We could maybe get this race finished. This race would be already finished if we didn't have all these yellows.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Oh, you can give me a little bit more warning than that, Spotter. I couldn't see them at all. I think Jarrett, his car looks about like ours does now. Who's winning this thing now that Harvick's out? Junior's up front. Terry Labonte there in second. He's running well. Robbie Gordon is in 6th. What? How many people are on the lead lap? 5. Okay. So Robbie Gordon's in 6th for some reason. That seems really good for him. We got Junior, Terry Labonte, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch still in 4th, and we're in 5th. Less than 20 laps to go. In fact, we've got 15 right now. We're getting ready to get 14 to go.
We're going green next time by. Okay.
We'll be going green with 13 to go.
Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 97 car on the outside line.
And thankfully, the people in front of us are actually for position now, but we're not going to be able to do anything about it.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Unfortunately. Just don't wreck again, that's all I care about. We can come home 5th, whatever. We definitely don't deserve to win anymore. We really don't deserve to get 5th. After all our nonsense, but since we lap so many people, we get that luxury of still getting a good finish. Despite being terrible at the end.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. That car's a lap down. Inside. That car's a lap down. Stay high. That car's a lap down. Clear. Inside.
Can almost get clear here, but we're gonna have to watch how loose it is. Just keep it low, don't let anybody get underneath us. We might be able to sneak another spot here as Busch is stuck on the outside.
Still there. Still there.
But the outside just gets clogged up or the inside gets clogged up so bad.
Stay low.
Big sideways. There's Busch.
Stay low. Clear outside.
We've cleared him. But he's single file behind us. He'll be able to get back to us pretty quickly, I imagine. See, the problem is we just keep catching them. We're so much quicker through the middle of the corner. But once we get to the straightaway, they pull away because of all our damage. So we can't actually get to the inside to make a pass. But we're sitting 4th. See if we can just hold this. Maybe. Really bad exit for him.
That car's a lap down. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Take advantage of that.
Clear.
Get in front of Busch a little bit more. Can we sneak around Newman? We can.
Clear outside.
But I think the people for position are a little out of reach for us.
Outside.
Maybe.
Clear.
All of a sudden we've gotten a bunch of speed. I think they're just stuck in traffic here.
Outside.
Oh my gosh. No more wrecks. Why are they slowing down so much? Just move them out of the way.
That car's a lap down. Stay low.
We're not making any friends in this race. I see Johnson and Texas Terry Labonte. But they might be a little too far away. Junior is just running away with it now that we're out of the way.
Clear outside.
5 laps to go. And they all blow the entry to 3 for some reason. Why are they so slow? I don't know. Let's try and set up a pass. Or maybe we just go around them on the outside with how slow they're being. That came out of nowhere.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Terry struggling.
Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Car outside. Clear outside.
Greg Biffle keeps coming in and out of the pits, and he's going to be in our way. Oh gosh.
Keep high. Clear.
That really hurt our entry. Dale Jr.
Here you go. You're back in second.
too far ahead for us, I think. I don't know where we got all this extra speed on this final run. We are catching them, but coming to the white flag. I'm giving it everything it's got.
One more lap to go.
Oh man,
The next car's the
we are pulling in close. Just not going to have enough time. We need one more lap. Oh, we're going to make it really close, but Junior gets the win. We get a very nice second place after really screwing it up. Easily could have been our win, but with how many screw-ups we had in that final quarter of the race, second place is excellent. Oh, man. Great win to Junior. He stayed out of trouble. He was fast the whole time. He was challenging us for a little bit during those restarts. And we come away with a second place after a very bad second half. Final quarter of the race. 75% of this race was great for us.
The race is over. Come on in.
But then we threw it away. But great job to Dale. He's pretty good at Dover. Oh, man. Our car's beat up. Really just the rear end. A little bit of front end damage, but not that much. Honestly, the rear end isn't even as bad as I thought it was. There's no front or no rear bumper, but that spoiler being kicked way down is what made us so gosh dang loose there. But 5 people finished on the lead lap thanks to us lapping almost the entire field. Had we actually lapped the entire field, we could have spun out there by ourselves and still been in the lead, but that didn't happen. Bunch of people wrecked out. Harvick blew up there at the end. I don't think he even had damage, so I think that was just random and had nothing to do with the wrecks that were happening. But I think everyone else was involved because we kept wrecking. You see Kenseth and Stewart and Jeff Gordon, Bill Elliott, Bobby Labonte, all the people that were up front there or leading in points. Gordon's doing good in points, but he was not doing very good in this race. And he still ends up beating Kenseth and Stewart and Elliott. Amazingly. And then Mecha Sloth gets 17th. Good job to him. Tyler Daggett and Michael Mora both get a top 10. Great job to them. That is really good. They got ahead of Sadler and were just behind Newman there at the finish. They were a lap down, but most people were, at least one. But wow, nice job for them. All those cautions worked out for those guys. And we still get a second place. That's going to help our points a lot. And we'll be back. Finally, we get this race in. We're back. We'll be back for Talladega and hopefully not very long. But we'll see. Thanks for watching.